people's mentor. I help grow folks find purpose in their life. I help them confront the pain they even know they're carrying. You want to get some of my free coaching? Link should be in the description.
Ready to love music? Play it. And go down the garter with trust and produce our man. Get down with don't wear your skin out to totter performing may create your or promote your babe down.
If you're in video, you'll contact these and subscribe.
It's time. Let's crank it.
Time to create.
Time to edit.
Signal confirmed. Let's shake the block.
Content blast. Let's go.
Three, 6, 9. Admin group.
Content is power.
This ain't just a shirt. It's a whole attitude problem with a chain on. 369 Ice Grill Bear. Cold stare, colder teeth. For the ones who laugh last and flex first. Wear it like you mean it, or don't wear it at all.
They say this place is real, but I don't know what that means anymore. I've been here before. Maybe not in this form, maybe not in this skin, but I remember. I didn't come here to start over. I came here still remembering who I was and everything I've been. I've had lives before this. I never really died. That's the part I can't explain to most people, because they only remember this version of themselves. But me? I've been many things in many timelines. And this place, it isn't what it looks like. I'm still trying to figure out exactly what it is and what I am. No title, no name, just memory and purpose I haven't fully unlocked. Life moves in cycles, every ending carrying the seed of a new beginning. But endings aren't always clean. Sometimes it's more like collapsing through layers of reality and wondering where you'll land. Even though all of this is new to me, it feels like I'm supposed to be doing this. I have no idea what's next. I just know I no longer am playing the same character in this dimension. I pushed myself too hard today. Thought I could handle more than I should have. And now the pain's reminding me who's in control. Multiple sclerosis don't play. It waits till you think you're good, then it hits you where it hurts. I've done the research. I stopped the pharmaceuticals, tired of the side effects, tired of the fog. I use medical cannabis now. It helps reduce the inflammation, stops the spasms, calms the seizures. I don't smoke blunts for fun. This is survival. The better the strain, the more it pulls the pain out of my joints, out of my nerves. I can move better, think clearer. And when the pain finally quiets, that's when intuition gets loud, real loud. I hear things, feel things. I've been trying to wean off this cane too. Every step feels like war, but I'm not trying to be seen like this forever. I hate needing it, but for now, it keeps me upright. Lately, I've been hearing things internally, some sort of telepathy. I was sitting in the park one day and heard my ex ask, "Do I think about her?" I responded with a text that says, "Sometimes." I've always had these abilities, but now they are getting stronger. I was entered into the GATE program when I was in the first grade. I was only 6, but I knew from the very beginning I could not trust the teachers that were over the program. I knew they were not just studying us for psychic abilities. I knew they were trying to study why some reincarnated individuals could not be programmed into believing this false reality. I spend every day gathering information, picking up puzzle pieces in order to find my way back to my realm. I'm going to keep moving until I find my home again. My intuition will lead me to the answers.
Perimeter's quiet. Trail cuts east. Someone just passed through.
I see him. Civilians. We'll keep it clean.
Copy that.
Local eyes are on us.
Let them look. We're not here for long.
Copy that.
I've been wrestling with the question of what type of content I want to create. Everything online feels so restricted. On platforms like YouTube, entire topics are censored, certain words get flagged, some subjects are untouchable, and every time I bump into those limitations, I start thinking about this reality itself and whether the rules that govern it are just as artificial. Maybe this reality isn't what it appears to be. Maybe it's a generated existence, a program, and if that's the case, then my mind is the one generating it. I've always carried consciousness through every stage of life in this dimension, but I also remember more than this single lifetime. I remember being in the womb, being born, opening my eyes as a baby, and wondering, how did I get back here? Why do I have to start all over again from the beginning? The strange thing is, in other lives, I didn't always regenerate as a child. Sometimes I simply reappeared in a form I chose, already grown, already established, with full awareness of who I was. I could shape how I looked, what I wanted to do, where I wanted to go.
First card out, the sun. That's clarity, renewal, a window opening.
But here in this version of the program, it feels like control has been stripped away. Did I generate this limitation for myself, or am I inside a system where someone else designed the parameters? Even the abilities I've leaned on my whole life, intuition, instinct, flashes of foresight, maybe those aren't powers at all. Maybe they're just fragments of old memory resurfacing, like muscle memory of the program itself. What feels like intuition might really be recognition, remembering how the code works. That's why I find myself so drawn to things like the Mandela effect.
E-A.
I watch channels like Parallel Portal because they echo what I felt for years. These glitches are everywhere if you know how to look. The so-called Shazam movie with Sinbad is one. Some people swear it existed, others insist it never did. Sinbad himself denies it. The mainstream explanation is that people are confusing it with Kazam starring Shaquille O'Neal. But I know what I saw. I remember watching that Genie movie, just like I remembered the Berenstain Bears spelled with an E, not an A. My mom had all the books in the basement and the name stuck in my head because it sounded like Frankenstein. The fact that it's different now feels like the code rewrote itself. And if the code is rewriting, maybe the glitches are evidence of recalibration. The program patches itself, whole memories shift.
This second card, the Two of Pentacles, sits between hope and closure. Tells me you're balancing more than you let on. The rhythm you hold now determines how the last card lands.
Tracks.
Watch.
Reality tilts. The more I look at it, the more I believe not everyone here is conscious. There are too many hollow interactions, too many people running on scripts. I think this world is filled with NPCs, non-player characters. They look alive, they talk, they move, but they don't contain the spark. And if that's the case, then trying to convince them about these glitches is useless. It's like arguing with background code. They're not meant to comprehend it. It reminds me of Westworld.
You and everyone you know were built to gratify the desires of the people who paid to visit your world.
Just don't forget, they're not real.
Only
Only a handful of characters were written to wake up and see the bigger picture. The rest were built to stay inside the loop. So my theory is simple but heavy. This place exists inside my mind. Maybe it's a dream state. Maybe it's a sleep experiment I chose. Maybe it's training. Maybe it's punishment. It feels like a program designed for me to remember, to extract fragments from all the other existences I've lived. I've already encountered people here that I knew in other lives. I've had moments where memories flooded back.
Excuse me, could you tell me how to get to the main terminal from here?
Times when I was even a ghost summoned to do things for others. Each of these flashes convinces me further that this is a scripted environment, a dimension with recycled roles and recurring actors. Instead of trying to explain these experiences or force people to believe me, I started noticing how often books, films, and stories already exist to describe them.
When the portals are out of phase, you get this gap, energy leaks, efficiency drops. Slide them together like this, and the field's locked. That's the sweet spot. Everything you're moving has to pass through that overlap.
It's almost like the program leaves breadcrumbs. Every time I live through something strange, I can find it reflected in a piece of media. So why try to convince anyone? The information is already embedded in the culture, waiting to be recognized by whoever is awake enough to see it. But here's what bothers me. People still cling to the idea that we have to worship something, that we must chase an afterlife, that we're here to serve some higher external goal. To me, this place is already an afterlife. It has the qualities of a game, rules, puzzles, challenges, and limitations, but it's also confining. I spend every day trying to decode what I am, why I'm here, and what the point is. And the glitches keep stacking up. We have surveillance cameras on every corner, yet children go missing with no trace. We have satellites that can zoom into license plates, but we can't get a clear photo of a UFO. A generation ago, we only had grainy black and white images of aliens or Bigfoot. Now, with everyone holding high-resolution cameras in their pockets, the footage is still blurry, conveniently blurry. Even when entire forests shake, we never get a clear shot of walking trees. Even when lights fill the sky, the video breaks down into noise. The mysteries stay unsolved by design. Why? Because the program isn't meant to hand us the truth directly. It's meant to tease us with it, to keep us questioning, to keep us engaged in the puzzle. So what if the consequences we fear, punishment, karma, rules, are just guardrails built into the system? What if they exist only to keep us inside the boundaries? If we are the ones generating this program, shouldn't we be able to bend it, break it, rewrite it? That's the question that drives me. I believe the answers are here, but hidden in plain sight. The glitches are clues. The contradictions are signposts. The whole dimension feels like a vast, complicated game. But why a game? Why the puzzles? Why the endless mysteries? That's what I'm here to decode.
Lately, I've been thinking deeply about how my life experiences line up with astrology in ways I can't ignore. I'm an Aries, I'm Aries' sun, and I live with multiple sclerosis. Over time, I started noticing that the things that affect my daily quality of life, like anger, overworking, overstimulation, and pushing myself too hard, are the same themes that astrology has always associated with Aries energy. That realization made me stop and ask a bigger question. Am I actually making choices freely, or am I watching something that was already mapped out unfold in real time? Is astrology describing my personality, or is it describing the way my energy interacts with the world? In older metaphysical systems, Aries was never just about behavior or personality traits. Aries represented ignition, forward motion, heat, and raw force. It symbolized the impulse to act, to initiate, and to push through resistance without hesitation. For me, that energy doesn't stay abstract. When I get too angry, my body reacts. When I overwork, inflammation increases. When I push myself physically or mentally past a certain point, my nervous system responds immediately. In extreme cases, that inflammation can even trigger seizures. This isn't about fear or limitation. It's about understanding how fire moves through the body. I don't see multiple sclerosis as my body turning against me. I see it as my body communicating faster than my conscious mind. It's almost like an internal feedback system that activates before long-term damage can happen. Before I mentally admit that I've gone too far, my body already knows. That led me to question whether some people are simply more sensitive to energetic overload than others, especially when it comes to stress, emotion, and mental intensity. Maybe sensitivity isn't a flaw, maybe it's an early warning system. Recently, I watched a talk on the YouTube channel 363 Empire, where the speaker introduced a concept that helped me articulate something I've experienced my entire life. He explained that the word psychic doesn't really describe what's happening. It's a simplified term for something much deeper. He referred to it as transcendental consciousness, which he described as the ability to access factual information about reality before it physically manifests. Not as a special gift, but as a natural function within human psychology that everyone has access to. In astrology, this function is symbolized by the planet Neptune. The way this was explained wasn't mystical in a fantasy sense. It was described more like a scientific model. Space itself was framed as a fabric, something that behaves like a radio transmitter or a cosmic memory bank. According to this idea, information is always present. Consciousness doesn't create the signal, it receives it. Just like a radio doesn't invent music, it tunes into a frequency that already exists. That description resonated deeply with me because it mirrors how my own experiences feel. I've had moments where I've seen events before they happened. I've experienced situations where dreams played out later in real life. I've heard other people's thoughts, and I've communicated with people who were unconscious. I've also had people who passed on communicate with me. I don't experience these moments as abilities or powers. They don't feel like something I'm doing. They feel like something I'm accessing. It feels less like performing a skill and more like remembering information that already exists. That's why the idea of consciousness as a receiver makes sense to me. Now take that framework and apply it to what's happening astrologically. Neptune is moving into Aries. Symbolically, that represents imagination, information, and perception entering fire, identity, and action. This is a period where creativity intensifies and expression becomes unavoidable. Music, art, storytelling, and entertainment move to the forefront. That description aligns closely with what I'm actively doing in my life right now. But when signal moves through fire, it increases pressure. Without regulation, that pressure can overwhelm the system. This brings me back to the question that started all of this. If astrology consistently describes what I'm already doing, am I choosing it or am I remembering it? Is free will about breaking a script? Or is it about becoming conscious of how you play a role that already exists? What if astrology isn't predicting the future at all? What if it's reflecting consciousness back to itself using symbols and archetypes that have existed for thousands of years? That possibility changes how you look at everything. If that's true, then conditions like mine aren't punishments or failures. They're feedback systems. They're signals that say slow down, regulate the fire, and contain the transmission. I'm not presenting answers here. I'm opening a conversation. Do you think astrology is a script, or do you think it's a mirror? Do you think consciousness writes reality, or does it read it? If you've ever experienced moments of knowing before something happened, I'd genuinely like to hear about it.
Yeah, feel that power. This is living.
Tonight, in AI City, everything changes. A secure asset has been taken. And whoever controls it, controls what happens next.
The fate of AI City is contained in that case.
Only one team can recover the case.
We gotta get it back. Do we really have to do this today? He went that way, so let's go! I don't know if you noticed, but I'm wearing church shoes.
They know what's inside, and they know what it can do. Every second that case stays out there, the risk grows.
I assume you're here for the case. The code is mine.
There is no time to hesitate, just distance, and the AI storm is closing in. The chase goes global, the pressure rises, and the truth is locked inside that case.
If I was wearing my gym shoes, I would have caught him. Yeah, I'm sure you would have. Can you take us to the Higgsfield cinema studio? Let's go. It's time we show them what this thing is about.
The next move is yours. Scan it.
Now available, Aries Sun, Cancer Moon sweatshirt, and the 369 Razorback tank top.
Not today.
Don't be that person in the gym messing it up for everybody. Keep it fresh and clean, or else I'm gonna point you out with this shirt. Click the link in the description or scan the code now.
That's me, that's all.
I want to invite you music creators and video creators to join the @369 admin group community.
Building your career in music content? @369 admin group gives you the platform to manage your rights, be independent, and grow your business.
Girl, that's Treasy two-time.
Got a short fuse on, had me pop off. Pop off. Nino Bambino from a top dog. Top dog. Go ahead, pussy, get your rocks off. This carbon 15 to knock your socks off. Pussy, you got one time. And the boogeyman coming with the drum line. Savage shit for me is a fun time. Make niggas crumble when it's crunch time. Shout out little bro, he a Buddha. Shredder out from Luda to the tutor. I'm on my John Wick, pussy don't have me suit up. Shit can get muddy, have me boot up. Big dog flex, I don't fucking play. Smoking on the op if I feel away. Shorty asking if I kid, baby, not today. Could never trust a bitch, ain't no fucking way. She still let me rock the boat, baby, I got motion. She say she love my drive, baby, I'm just coasting. Can't answer when you call, you fucking up the focus. Houdini on that ass, pull a hocus pocus.
Do you have friends from New York, but you can't stand their attitude?
I'm just saying, if the slice ain't folded, it ain't real pizza, feel me?
Ask your doctor about New Yormal.
Just saying, if you ain't had a bacon, egg, and cheese from the corner, you don't even know breakfast.
Ask your doctor about New Yormal. Clinically proven to dial down the extra.
Now I feel normal. Side effects may include no more Timberland boots, no more Carhartt vests, no more backward-fitted caps, reduced audio volume, and a sudden urge to tuck in your shirt.
Hey, what up, y'all? My name is Tijuana Jackson. I'm the people's mentor. I help grown folks find purpose in their life by helping them confront the pain they even know they was carrying. You want to get some of my free coaching? Link should be in the description. Pause.
When you want to look your best, it's not just a cut, it's the confidence you carry with you when you leave that chair. Fly Factory is where precision meets presence, where brotherhood, ambition, and style all speak the same language. Because when you look sharp, you move different, you talk different, you lead different. From the shop, to the spotlight, to every major move in between, your look is your statement.
Look 10 years younger, man. My wife is gonna love this.
Fly Factory Barber Lounge. Be dope. Stay fly. Live different. Download the Squire app now to schedule your appointment.
When flavor meets soul and presentation meets precision, that's Forkidupsis. From corporate meetings to birthday celebrations, we elevate your event with unforgettable catering. Our curated buffet packages feature mouth-watering options like citrus salad, shrimp cocktail, teriyaki meatballs, and more. Every menu is handcrafted with love. Choose from braised beef, seafood boils, Parmesan asparagus, and signature Southern-style dishes. Top it off with decadent desserts like banana pudding, peach cobbler, and vanilla creme brulee, served in mason jars, ready to impress your guests. Email forkidupsis@gmail.com or call 706-837-8055. Let's fork it up together.
Cardology is an ancient metaphysical science based on the 52 playing cards. It reveals your energetic blueprint, your life path, and the patterns you're here to experience through the alignment of cards, numbers, and planetary cycles. Today's card is the Ace of Spades. This card represents rebirth, transformation, and the hidden truths beneath the surface. The Ace of Spades is the most spiritual card in the deck, often linked to deep inner knowing, initiation, and the mysteries of life and death. People connected to this card are here to evolve through intense inner shifts. They often experience profound life changes, awakenings, or periods of solitude that push them to shed false identities. The Ace of Spades is about digging deep, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. This card demands honesty and growth. It challenges you to let go of what no longer serves you and to embrace your true purpose. When aligned, the Ace of Spades becomes a powerful force for healing, insight, and personal mastery. Want a cardology reading? Contact 369 Dimension Readings at 369dimensionreadings@gmail.com and get a yearly spread reading starting at $150. Send your current age and birthday and receive a PDF file with your full yearly spread, separated by each planetary period for one whole year. Want to know your birth card? Leave your age and birthday in the comments section. Cardology is an ancient metaphysical science based on the 52 playing cards. It reveals your energetic blueprint, your life path, and the patterns you're here to experience through the alignment of cards, numbers, and planetary cycles. Today's card is the Ace of Hearts. This card represents the desire for love, emotional excitement, or new beginnings in relationships. The Ace of Hearts energy is about pure emotional initiation, like the feeling of falling in love, discovering passion, or seeking connection. It can also reflect self-love, or someone who needs to learn to love from within before seeking it outside. People connected to the Ace of Hearts often experience intense emotions and carry a youthful, romantic energy, but they must learn to balance their desires with emotional maturity. Want a cardology reading? Contact 369 Dimension Readings at 369dimensionreadings@gmail.com and get a yearly spread reading starting at $150. Send your current age and birthday and receive a PDF file with your full yearly spread, separated by each planetary period for one whole year. Want to know your birth card? Leave your age and birthday in the comments section.
You've probably got a deck of cards lying around somewhere, right? 52 cards, 4 suits. We use them for everything, from a quiet game of solitaire to a poker night with friends. But what if I told you their real purpose has nothing to do with games?
What if this deck of cards you know so well is actually a key?
a key to understanding your past, making sense of your present, and maybe even getting a peek at your future? Well, that is the incredible idea we're going to explore.
Because you see, hidden within this simple deck is an ancient, super intricate system, almost like a secret language designed to understand human destiny itself.
Now, we're not talking about magic tricks or pulling a rabbit out of a hat here. This is a seriously complex system of knowledge. Some people even trace its roots way back to ancient Egypt, suggesting that the 52 cards are a perfect mirror for the 52 weeks of the year.
So, what is this system actually called? Does it have a name? You bet it does. It's called cardology. At its heart, cardology does something pretty amazing. It takes the huge, sometimes kind of overwhelming worlds of astrology and numerology, and it boils them down into something we can all hold in our hands, a standard 52-card deck. It's meant to be a powerful tool for self-discovery that anyone can tap into.
This whole idea was really brought into the modern world by a guy named Only Richmond, and he had this fantastic term for it. He said the cards are astromagnetic. He believed they work like little magnets for cosmic energy. Kind of like the law of attraction, you know? Each card is tuned to a certain vibe, and it attracts similar energies into our lives.
So instead of just seeing a jack of spades, try thinking of it more like a zip file. It's a placeholder, a compact summary of massive amounts of data about our personalities, our karmic patterns, and our unique life journey. It's a way to make the cosmic feel really personal.
Okay, so that's the theory, and it's a cool one. But so what? How can you actually do anything with this? How does this become a real, practical tool you can use in your life?
Well, first up, it's all about gaining clarity. This system gives you a framework to look back and decode your past, to make sense of all the things that made you who you are. And it also helps you look ahead, to see what energies are coming so you can find the silver lining in pretty much any situation.
And it's not just about understanding things. It's about empowering your choices. With a little bit of this foresight, you can navigate obstacles so much better. If you've ever felt stuck in a rut, cardology can help you see the patterns behind it and actually map out a personal game plan for success. And finally, it's about getting that deeper perspective. The cards can help you really align with your life's purpose, you know? They can confirm those little gut feelings you've always had and give you the confidence to see challenges not as roadblocks, but as part of a much bigger, meaningful story.
So, how does this work for you? How do you get from a generic deck of cards to your specific life story? Well, it all begins on the day you were born. The way cardology works is that your birthday assigns you what's called a birth card, but that's just card number 1. From there, a personal map of 13 key cards gets laid out. This is called your life spread, and it is your unique blueprint charting out the big themes and cycles of your entire life. And here's a look at how that blueprint unfolds. Each of these key positions in your spread is linked to a planet, and each one represents a 13-year cycle. It all starts with your birth card, which is ruled by the sun. That's your core identity. Then you move into Mercury for your childhood, Venus for your teens and 20s, Mars for your ambition, and so on. It's amazing. This timeline just makes it crystal clear, doesn't it? Each 13-year period is its own distinct chapter. The card you have under Mercury describes your early mental development. Your Venus card shows how you form your values and what you're drawn to. The Mars card reveals how you learn to go after what you want. It's like a complete developmental map of your life. And the system points to this really fascinating turning point that happens for all of us in our mid-40s. At age 44, you're said to experience something called the spirit spread, which is like going back to your perfect pre-birth blueprint. Then at 45, you have this symbolic rebirth, where your original life spread comes back, but now you get to approach it with a much wider, more evolved perspective. So when you put it all together, what are we really looking at? It means the deck of cards you've got sitting in a junk drawer. It's so much more than just a toy for entertainment. It's a gateway to a remarkably detailed system of self-knowledge. Cardology gives us this structured, elegant way to explore all the complex, invisible energies that shape our lives. And it does it all through the beautiful simplicity of just 52 cards. And that brings this all right back to you. The whole system says your entire journey, your past, your present, and your future is all encoded in the cards, starting with the day you were born. So the only question left is, what secrets does your birthday hold?
Been to the shop, I'm the Teddy on the block. Got quartz on the left and a tarot deck to rock. Don't need a crystal ball, just read the vibe. I'm your plush little prophet with retail pride. Shuffle that deck, I'll flip that fate, bearing down hard on your Mercury state. I don't blink, but I see the sign. Your aura's broke, but your trip's divine. Read my paw, I'm feeling clairvoyant, pulling hearts and diamonds, ain't that flamboyant? Sage in the air, you best beware. I'm the card flipping bear with the cosmic stare. From the ace of cups to the ten of spades, I'll decode your life like your grandma's braids.
9 hours, no backup, and the moon is in Gemini. I should have called out with spiritual fatigue.
This crystal smells like seafood. I demand a refund.
Ma'am, that's Palo Santo. It didn't come from Red Lobster.
Now available, gluten-free, vegan, emotionally available Sage bundles. Guaranteed to unbind your ex and your student loans.
Spray this behind your ears and your ex will forget your name. No guarantees during Mercury retrograde.
It's only 11:30 and somebody already tried to return incense because it burned too spiritual. Tap in, we got another one.
Uh-oh, here comes another Crystal Karen.
Hi, welcome in. Let me know if you need a therapist and a refund policy.
Great! I just scattered 3 love spells and a protection grid. Guess I'm single and cursed now.
They scheduled me alone on a full moon sale. If I disappear, check the salt line behind the register. 1, 2, 6 unsold Mercury retrograde journals. Can't fix your life in print, babe.
She asked if the chakra spray works on her cat's attitude. Y'all, I clocked out mentally 10 minutes ago.
If anyone asks, I'm meditating. If the manager walks in, I'm channeling the ancestors.
Y'all, we got Sage bundles on sale that come with a free guilt trip and minor psychic upgrades. No receipt required.
If y'all keep arguing about Libras, we're all getting fired.
Sign up for our loyalty loop. 10 spiritual breakdowns, and your next aura cleanse is free. Energy's not refundable, though. With this flame, I release the memory of every awkward customer today. May tomorrow be less cursed. To your left, healing crystals. To your right, emotional damage with labels. Welcome to 369.
Inner peace sold out again. But nobody touched accountability. Go figure.
Someone just pulled the tower card and now they crying in the break room.
Do you have a crystal that blocks my ex-husband's negative energy but also attracts a millionaire?
No refunds. No exchanges. No touching the singing bowls unless your spirit guide told you to.
She tried to pay with a tarot deck and store credit from Mercury retrograde. I told her, go manifest a debit card. Don't forget to cop the drip, y'all. Bear magic hits different.
Like, comment, or send snacks. I'm down a chakra in 2 hours of PTO.
Introducing the 369 offering Bear Duffel Bag. 369 offering Bear Duffel Bag is perfect for any adventure. And the pink Bear Duffel Bag is sure to turn heads.
Catch the wave.
369 on my mind every time. Music talk when I'm on my grind. 369 on my mind every time. Let's go. Music talk when I'm on my grind. 36. Oh, mine. 36. Hey, hey, 9.
Yeah, it's just easier when they, they're on their way, and I'd be like, all right, I'll set up their template and get everything set up. Like, because I don't know what song they're going to do, but like I'll always go back on their old previous song, like go back to a song that like they laid some stuff and they got the most clout. But I'll go and like, all right, that one's a hit, and I'll delete all the waves and then like save it as a preset. You know what I mean? Because you just do minor tweaks. Like you can hear how I do it, whatever song it is. Like I don't worry about you don't have to worry about the chain or anything because their chain's already set. You're just worried about more of like the type of song they're doing, like what type of hall they're going to be in, or what type of effect that's to bring it like tightness more together. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like I'll go and mess with that. Like what room I should put them in, and then like what kind of effects I should do on this type of track. So it's like I'm focused on more attacking and adding, than more trying to really mix in. You know what I mean? That water says like too much. So it's like get a bass set. You know what I'm saying? You're doing minor adjustments. You know your blend, and then just go on and do some effects and crazy chops, attack that vocal. Like so that's how I did it on here, but. Like simple things like this here. I don't know, you might not hear it because it's I have to put the music. No, the music is on here. We had it on. I just have to turn it on. But yeah, this track goes hard for real. But yeah, it's just. I think they both B-Nas and Butters on this here.
Shake it, she throwin' that ass around. Shake it, she throwin' that ass around. Ass clapping now, I wanna see your ass up with your face down. Shake it, she throwin' that ass around. Shake it, she throwin' that ass around. Ass clapping now, I wanna see your ass up with your face down. She pussy popping on the motherfucking handstand. Bands her make her dance, ass shaking in this wobbly. I love the way she do that shit, that ass stupid fast. She throw that ass back. I'ma catch her, let her quarterback the play. She got that cake like every day. It's her birthday. A bad bitch, know she bad. Shout out to the baddies. It's like it's Betty. Shot a clock. Shout out to the baddies. I got these hot 350s and these 820s. She throw that ass around.
But it ain't
popping down. I wanna see your ass up. Put your face down.
Let me host your coochie party with all this ass. Don't get me started. I bet she's going Uchi wild. Yo nigga going ain't a problem. I've been getting to the bed. He's taking her going to the hobby. He knows about the baby FaceTime cause I'm way too cute to copy. Pussy showing that ass clap. My bitch's ass smack. And he don't need no username unless that nigga cash out. You give me that your heart. He put that on my last cap. Turn around and busted up the only time my man's backwards.
But yeah, like I was saying, like this is how I set up their vocal chain and everything. Pretty much everybody has their own set. Like pretty much he has his just in case he wants to do punch-ins, and then she will have hers. You'll see I don't think you can see the bottom. I don't know why I have this thing so big. Yeah, okay, so you can see the main out. Like I have her main out, and then I'll have his. I don't have to name his. He has a main out for his vocals, so because they both have different chains, different songs. So I just have to pull it from another track and then place it in there. Then everybody has their own, pretty much. But yeah, that's hers. I always start with this here. Like it's pretty much a pretty simple chain for their vocals. Just throw a little bit of compression on there. I use this plugin right here. This one's my go-to. Kind of get those vocals like more kind of sharp and peaking more. Then there's some R-Box just to give it that mid compression. Throw it in here. I like how they keep that waves always keep that old look on these things, man, because they look just like the actual unit, so you just know how to touch it, and then just a little bit of de-esser on there, pretty much. But it runs through there. This is just like an inline, like that's their inline main thing. You know what I'm saying? So like basically, I try to master the vocal, but like separately. So it'll go in. That's just like the preset you're recording. But their master out, you see, like hers will go through this here. But this one more kind of, this is like master touches, and like what I mean master is like slightly, you're only doing 1 dB at a time. Like it's not a whole lot. Like it's 1, 2. Like I need one more here of that extra peaks, or you see what I'm saying. And then same with the not Goof Off. So Goof Off, like I said, I use this as a, what it is a AI kind of EQ. It finds sweet spots that it can sharpen up. So I'll do it as the last channel. But hey, what else can you find to boost up that vocal? You see what I'm saying?
Right.
This you know, I gate pretty much the gate. This shuts off. They don't have to. I don't want no other claps or anything in the room. And then this is my favorite go-to. This gives that more, especially on female vocals, like that high end. I left with the FX right here, or HF. I like these messing around here. That's the high ends where it gives it that more sweet spot on the vocals. So that's where my go-to is. So I left hers how it is. Yeah, that's all the slate right here. But like I said, the Goof Off is a go-to. I don't know if you ever seen it or mess around with it. This is the master version, which is going to be the white version. The one that I use like beats and like melodies or like samples and things like that. There's a different version. It's the blue version you see I use. That one's this one. Like I said, this one, the master, you only need, like I do, like yours, like it's only got 3 dB, like 3. You see what I'm saying? And like about that, since it's a female vocal and this needs a little more bassy, so I put like a 0.7% like extra, give it more tone. But that's pretty much it. Like when I be doing like mixes with like artists and things like that, like they have their own little sets.
Yeah, I've seen that. I never messed with it, but I've definitely seen a lot of people use that.
Like Goof Off?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a go-to. But yeah. Yeah, let me hear some samples. We're about to go switch over to some Black. Tony Black. I want to hear some official.
Trying to build real business credit but don't know where to start? We've got you. Download the free ebook, Building Business Credit with Net 30 Accounts, your step-by-step guide to establishing credit the smart way. Perfect for creators, entrepreneurs, and small business owners ready to fund their growth. No fluff, just strategy. And it's free. Scan the QR code now and take the first step toward financial power. Tap in, lock it down. Create with confidence.
They said Aries was too much, too loud, too bold. Good. This collection wasn't made for the background. It was made to kick the door in. Aries. Born to lead, built to burn. Only at 369 merch. This ain't just a shirt. It's a whole attitude problem with a chain on. 369 Ice Grill Bear. Cold stare, colder teeth. For the ones who laugh last and flex first. Wear it like you mean it, or don't wear it at all.
If you're a creator in music or video, at 369 Admin Group is where you get the tools to own your content, track your royalties, and build your empire. Subscribe now.
Not today.
I want to invite you music creators and video creators to join the at 369 Admin Group community.
Building your career in music content? At 369 Admin Group gives you the platform to manage your rights, be independent, and grow your business.
Not today.
Set off free.
Check. 1, 2. Hey, what's up? So you're probably wondering, what is Muse? Muse is an application that you can put directly into your DAW mixer. It allows you to share audio and video, as you can see right here. It also, you're sharing screens. You can also take over somebody else's screen. For example, if I'm logged in with somebody else, we're having a session, they might say, hey man, can you play out this melody for me on this track? So instead of me logging into my FL Studio, making a melody, then saving it, then sending it, they can actually just hit me up directly on Muse and say, hey man, I'm working on this track, listen to it, and then say, hey, can you play a melody on top of it? And then they basically give me control of the screen as they're recording, and I can play my MIDI keyboard or whatever on my end, and they can record it live. So you can actually make live tracks, collab and make tracks live. So it's a great time saver. You can also chat and send files within mainly, it's a different way of working on creative projects instead of just using Streamlabs. Streamlabs, you can share your audio and video, but you can't work directly with others live as far as recording vocals or recording directly into somebody else's DAW. You can do all of that with Muse.
You already know what your boy set off. You can catch me live on 369 Music Talk on Muse. I gotta make it out here too. I gotta hear what you're hearing.
Oh shit, do I gotta turn off my MIDI shit?
Yeah, you can turn that off.
Why would you?
Oh wait, hold on. How your screen and his screen sharing at the same? Nah, what's going on?
Yeah,
that's him. I ain't got him on full screen right now.
You gotta end your screen share.
Mine, okay. Let me see.
No, because I can see his.
Swap the screen.
Yeah,
to
I can
side.
see his.
Oh, there you go.
Is mine sharing?
Yeah.
Was mine already sharing?
Yeah.
It says settle thesis sharing screen. Yeah.
Okay. It don't even say nothing on my end. Look, it used to be up here at the top. I don't even see that.
Yeah.
Well, unless it's covered. Oh, it is covered. I have it. I have this overlapping. But yeah, I should be able to hear this now. Yeah, you can hear this joint.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear it.
Make your hair strong or shiny and new with Kyun shampoo and conditioner.
Kyun keeps it in tune.
podcast show will take you on a tour. 369 News and Taco News. Get ready for the beats, the rhythm, and the news. Tune in, vibe out, and let your worries fade. With 106 BPM, we'll set the perfect place. Ooh.
I just put that one up there.
That's fire though. I like that
made this,
vibe. What you want with this? What was your idea with this?
But this one right here, I was just going more for like that more like I kind of made, like I said, I made this like a kind of a sample kind of, but like a playing on the old radio, but with this real dope reggae kind of beat, the swag in it. Like I was just trying to think of like an idea on like on the kind of a vacation vibe, like to the islands, you know what I mean? So I was going with like that kind of world. Yeah.
Chopped up the sample and everything.
Yeah, some of those videos. Yeah, like I did all these little chops in there, and I just took it and I put it on that hook because I liked it down here too. So I was like, you know what, so I think I chopped it from here or somewhere, one of these, and then like I took that. Yeah, I think it was like this one. No, it was yeah, I think it was the other one. Yeah, I just spaced on. I like chopping everything by hand. Let's make it sound like if Grow Speed would have did it. I started getting the habit of that. Like, I think most of the
and everything.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty much easy. You just have to. I have this cheat though because I have this, but when I'm rolling, I can kind of switch back and forth between the scissors, so I can go like from scissors to see, so I can chop like real quick. So that's the only thing. So like most of all my beats, I can go back and forth.
I was going.
I signed all these keys, so like. Oh, this is just a random button though, but these two are signed them back, and then this is my scroll, and then if I want to zoom, I have to hold this button here.
Nah, hold on.
That's my finger here.
You signed it to what?
MIDI controller.
My tour box.
Hold on.
Yeah,
what you did to do this
right here? Yeah, tour box. Yeah, right here. That's in my module. But you gotta hit it when you hit a button. This is so many codes you can make. You make your own codes, like, you know what I'm saying? Like if I want to copy and paste,
is it
so
like
if I hold a button
that you plug into your computer?
Yeah, this is it goes USB to I think it's a USB-C, and they have a Bluetooth version, so you can just plug it in and it'll just have to, you won't have no wire, and then like you make your own commands, like whatever's comfortable for you. So like your favorite copy and paste, I like this button for copy and paste. Like this is like this little button, and then this is my paste up here. See, Control V. And you sign whatever your favorite little hotkeys are, and then like your scroll, even though like when you scroll the wheel, like I can scroll this, like it just makes my my work or my time like fast to do something real quick. But yeah, that's that tour box. Like.
Yo, it's Musically NMC, and I'm rocking out with 369 Dimension. Let's get it.
I use it for everything, even video editing. Like, yeah,
make it swiftly.
Like the same timeline on your beats, and you edit a video, you're gonna have the same assigned keys, like the scroll, the zoom, copy and paste. Like it makes all my projects easy. Like when I'm editing videos too, so I use the same techniques of FLs.
So you don't even use a mouse; you just use that.
No, I use both. I use this. I don't use a keyboard. So this is my mouse and my tour box. So this hand, I'm scrolling like You know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting back like making a beat. You know what I mean? I'm just chilling.
Yo,
So,
that little
I like to
kid
get real
that
comfortable when I'm
making
like
that video on social media for like 5 minutes or like 2 minutes or whatever.
I be seeing,
He
you
be
be seeing
using that shit.
Yeah, I don't. They have their own little. There's like little.
Yeah, he got his own shortcut.
Yeah, you can sign. Yup. And he about and then like he be making everything like in time in like 30 seconds. Dang. But like I mean, it's cool. But you get a decent loop doing that. But I mean, if you really want to dive in and get like crazy, you know what I mean? And I offset doing that because you're gonna bring in the traffic. Like, damn, man, you definitely cooked us something dope. But like, it's just a loop right now. But you better make that something crazy because they want to come back. You know what I mean? You want to hear some breaks and like make it even dope. Yeah.
I thought FL got a workflow. I haven't looked it up yet. That you could just hit with your keyboard and switch it kind of fast, kind of like how you
for which one
to switch your tools on the top.
Oh, this right here, like these. I wish they had a way where you can change between this right here, like a hotkey for these. I need these to have hotkeys. This is like my favorite thing to do. Because I keep everything online because when I'm copying and pasting, I can hurry up and like just paint it, you know what I mean? And then I'll switch from, if I need little lines, I need to switch back and forth from this. So now I can paste in there. But I noticed if I switch back and forth, I thought this thing was broke, bro. I'm gonna tell you this: if you switch this, look how slow this moves. I put it halftime. Oh no, this moves fast. I put it in. I think one of these, I was moving like a turtle. Everywhere I go, I couldn't move. I'm like, what the hell? And someone, I had to look it up, and someone was like, switch this back to line. And look, and now I'm fast. I'm like, oh, bro, I was about to send this back. I was pissed. Yo, until I found that out. I was really working with it, though. I was like, man, I broke my shit, though. I don't know what I did. That had me weak.
Catch a play. I might just come see you today. You wait, I'm stuck up in my bed. But love it when I'm playing games. That's the only way we get away. That's the only way we get away. That's the only way we get away. That's why I cannot go away.
What's up? I ain't seen in a couple days. What's been happening? Man, get off that shit. Over. It ain't nothing nobody can do about it now. What do you want from me, man? Nothing. Just came to see if you was alright. See how you been doing. I ain't talked to nobody, alright? I know. Try me if you think I'm bullshit. Look at this. The brother finally decides to stand up like a man and throw down. Everything starts from now. I was kind of tripping, right? We all go down unless we stay together. Ain't no one man above the crew. You know that shit. Crazy, man. I am crazy.
That's the only way we get away. That's the only way we get away. That's the only way we get away. That's why I cannot go away.
Oh yeah. Come on down to the flat factory where the beats are bumping and the raps are fly. We got the 808s kicking and the melodies move just like a fresh paint and a brand new. If you need a trim or a quick shave, fly factory barber lounge got your covered. Yeah, located in Lawrenceville, GA. Give on a call or just stop on by. They'll hook you up and make you look so fly. Come on down to the fly factory where the beats are bumping and the vibes are fly. We got the 808s kicking and the melodies move just like a fresh paint and a brand new do. If you need a trim or a quick shave, fly factory barber lounge got your covered. Yeah, located in Lawrenceville, GA. like I got more fucks to give. You treat me like I don't got options, yeah. You treat me like it's wrong for me to ask. Where you going, where you been? I'm just worried, stay.
Done serve my time, man. Put that on my hand, man. Get out on the grind, man. Slang some of it dope in the street for my ride, man. See, I ain't a fool, man. Focus in you, man. While you with my grill and you done serve my time, man. Put that on my hand, man. Get out on the grind, man. Slang some of it dope in the street for my ride, man. See, I ain't a fool, man. Focus in you, man. While you with my grill and you
I'm the 1971 Oldsmobile Custom Cruiser. You know that station wagon from the Brady, but hey, come get your shit, man. They finna tow it. Don't forget to tip the bartender. It's a 1971 Oldsmobile Custom Cruiser. They trying to boot it, but they got 4 donuts on it. They gonna have to put a boot on the 5th wheel. Come get your shit. Don't forget to tip the bartender. 1971 Oldsmobile Custom Cruiser got a dead bird in the passenger seat, a gang of roaches around the gas tank. You know who you is. Come get your shit. Don't forget to tell the bartender. God dang, 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 dang. Pocketbook up here at the DJ booth, baby. I can tell by the wear and tear on the strap. You're a BBW. Don't forget to about 10. Ain't wanna take it here, man, but if you own a baby fat pocketbook with 2 full bottles of Dush, a thing to roll on deodorant, and a prescription for azithromycin, what the don't worry about it. We finna Google it. Don't forget to tell the bartender. God dang, 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 dang.
Keep his taillights in sight. He's headed east on Glenwood.
Y'all ain't touching me tonight. Come on, baby, hold together. 5th gear, let's cook.
Nitrous on.
Want to get paid every time your music is streamed, played, or synced? Let's break down how to register your music the right way. Step 1. Join a PRO, performance rights organization like ASCAP, BMI, or CSAC. Step 2. Register your song with the MLC, the Mechanical Licensing Collective, so you get paid for digital streams. Also, register with SoundExchange.com. Step 3. Use a publishing admin service like SongTrust to collect your royalties from over 200 countries. Step 4. Use DistroKid or TuneCore to distribute your song and register your ISRC and metadata properly. Or stay independent, buy your own barcodes, and own your own ISRC codes and distribute on your own independent website. Step 5. Always file a split sheet if you have collaborators. Publishing starts with ownership. Document everything. Want help setting this up? Follow for more music publishing tips.
Streaming platforms, distribution platforms, they're changing the game again. Now they're putting out new policies about AI-generated content, about samples, about licensing, and it's all designed to limit your ability to get paid. And I want you to pay attention to the bigger picture here, because this is the perfect time to privatize your business. To stop depending on these platforms to approve how and when you make money off your own work. Let me give you an example. Lander just sent out a notice. If your track is fully AI generated, you're not getting monetized. If your track has non-exclusive samples, you're not getting monetized. Even if your music is fully original, they can still flag it and delay or deny your release. And they're moving the goalposts. Now they're even charging creators more just to access the basic monetization you use to get by default. Understand this. These companies are not here to protect your business. They're protecting their business. And the more power they give themselves to decide what gets paid and what doesn't, the more they own your income stream. So the question is, why would you build your career inside someone else's system when they can change the rules at any time? This is why I'm telling you, privatize your business now. And I'm not talking about just setting up a simple LLC to look official. I'm talking about building a private LLC, controlling your publishing admin, and running a content creation house where you set the rules, not the DSPs. When you build it private, you don't rely on Spotify to approve your release. You don't rely on YouTube to decide if your track is monetizable. You don't rely on distributors to decide if your sample is safe enough. You own the platform you're building. Now people say, well, if I don't stream on DSPs, what am I going to sell? Who's going to buy a record? Nobody even has a tape player anymore. That's the wrong way to think about it. You can sell USB drives. You can bundle download links with your merch. You can sell limited edition physical products. You can run subscription models where people pay monthly to get access to your content, music, merch, behind the scenes, lifestyle products. The point is, stop thinking of your music like it's just a product to throw on Spotify and hope for streams. Think of your music like it's a brand, and your business should reflect that. One thing we're building into 369 Admin Group right now is exactly this, giving creators a structure to move independently. A lot of artists think too small. I'm just going to drop an album. That's cool, but why not build a subscription where people pay $15 or $25, even $50 a month to get exclusive content? Your music, your merch, maybe even other lifestyle products that align with your brand? You can bundle almost anything. Custom vapes, CBD products, wellness products, whatever connects to your audience authentically. And now you're not just dropping music and hoping DSPs pay you. You're controlling a full revenue system that you own. And here's the part most artists don't even realize. Major labels designed the system this way on purpose. They want you trained to release through their channels. They want you trained to promote through their channels. They want you fighting over playlists, not building your own revenue engine. Because the second you build your own house, you're outside their monopoly. Understand, labels own venues, billboard space, ad channels, touring platforms, licensing pipelines, and they built that monopoly so they can control the flow of money. But what happens if creators stop feeding their system? The monopoly dies. And the way you do that is by privatizing what you're doing, moving smart, not broadcasting every move, building a lean, powerful business behind the scenes. That's what we're building at 369 Admin Group. Not a public platform, not a system where everyone sees every move, but a private publishing administration incubator. Creators need a home where they can build their business and own their IP, not lease it through a streaming platform. And I'll tell you this, the ones who figure this out now, while the platforms are tightening their rules, those are the ones who will win over the next 5 years. So the question is, are you going to keep playing the same game with the same rules? Or are you going to build your own system? That's what this series is about. That's what we're doing with 369 Admin Group. AI companies aren't the problem. The problem is they don't want to pay you. They built billion-dollar tools using your music, your images, your voice, all without asking. Why? Because they said asking for permission would kill the AI industry. Let that sink in. Meta's former policy chief said giving creators control would ruin the AI business model. They call it fair use. But what they're really doing is looking for a loophole, hoping the law won't catch up. Because if the law catches up, the money slows down. And right now, they're racing to lock it in. If you're a producer and you want to sample a track, you clear it, you pay for it, you get approval. But these AI companies, they want to sample your entire catalog without even a DM, not just one track, your whole voice, your style, your catalog, and they expect you to smile and watch them do it. In the US, creators have to opt in to let their work train AI, but in the UK, they tried to flip it, opt out only. If you don't say no, they act like you said yes. And the biggest artists in the world already spoke up. Do not let this happen. But what about you, the independent creator? You think they'll wait for you to catch up? Meanwhile, AI startups are training their systems on your content and selling tools that compete directly with you. Tools that sound like your music, write like your script, move like your style. And they expect you to be okay with that. No credit, no check, no control. That's why we built 369 Admin Group. Not just to protect your work, to give you power to monetize it your way. You don't need to chase playlists. You don't need to chase labels. You don't need to chase Silicon Valley. You need structure. You need ownership. We're not reforming the system, we're replacing it. Join the platform built for creators, not built on them. Protect your IP, build your business, and stop letting AI eat off your plate without paying the bill. This is 369 Admin Group. We don't chase gatekeepers. We build the system. Are most celebrities set for life financially? That's one of the biggest lies you've been sold. Fame does not equal wealth. And if you don't understand how the system is built, fame will leave you broke. Artists don't sign record deals. They sign loans. The label acts like a bank. You get the advance, but everything comes out of your budget. Music videos, clothes, tour buses, security, private flights. And that $1 million advance, they know most artists will never recoup it. It's designed that way. You ever wonder why you see stars still touring at 70? It's not just for the love of the music. Most are trapped by bad deals, poor money management, and bloated lifestyles. Fame gives the illusion. But when the label owns your masters, your publishing, and even takes cuts from your merch, touring is the only way left to make real money. Lawyers, agents, managers, too many are working for the corporations, not the artists. Why? Because the label will be here longer than you. If they help you, they make money now. If they help the label, they stay on the payroll for years. This is why so many creators are backdoored, outnegotiated, and left broke, even after global fame. Here's the part they never teach you, and this is where your power really starts. If you're a creator, you need to start looking at everything you make as intellectual property. That album, that song, that music video, that voiceover, that merch drop, it's not just content, it's IP. And when you start thinking this way, you stop chasing fame, and you start building a business. Now listen carefully, this is the blueprint. If you're working with a team, your producers, your managers, they are also individual companies. And you can merge together to create purpose-built companies. If you're producing, you can form a production company LLC. If you're a performer, you can form an entertainment production LLC. If you're selling music, you can form a publishing company LLC. Once you have your LLCs, the next move is open business banking accounts for each LLC. Build your business plan. Define what your company will do and how you'll grow. Set up vendor accounts under your LLC. This builds your business credit. Deposit money monthly and avoid negative marks. This builds your credit score. At the same time, work on your personal credit too. Fix it. Clean it up. Because when you build both in parallel, in under 12 months you can access $150,000 in loans and credit, lease equipment, property, vehicles through your business, not your personal name, expand your operations with real leverage. Instead of chasing a record deal so you can flex and buy liabilities, you'll be buying assets, you'll own property, you'll have true business lines, you'll know your overhead, you'll invest based on growth, not emotion. But here's the thing. This level of movement requires administration, structure. That's why so many artists fail. They want the fame, but they don't want to do the paperwork. At 369 Admin Group, we built this to help you administer your IP, so you can think, build, and move like a company, not an employee. This is why we built 369 Admin Group, not to chase playlists or radio, not to chase the same systems that were designed to leave you broke. We built this to give creators ownership, structure, and the tools to move independently. Because if you don't build your own system, the industry will keep building one on your back. And trust me, they will eat first, every time. Join the platform built for creators, not built on them. Protect your IP, build your business. Stop chasing a game that was never designed to let you win. This is 369 Admin Group. We don't chase gatekeepers, we build the system.
For video editing, shorts, thumbnails, and business card design, contact 369consult@gmail.com.
Welcome to Higgsfield.ai. Glad to have you here.
Hello, and welcome to the Higgsfield AI Influencer Studio. My name is Sam, and today I'm going to show you how I was created. Higgsfield is a platform that lets content creators build a realistic AI influencer using an AI influencer generator without needing a big team or complicated tools. You can create your own character inside the AI Influencer Studio. Shape how they look, how they move, and how they show up on camera.
This makes it easier than ever to make influencer AI that feels real, usable, and repeatable for your content.
And honestly, this might be the cheapest AI platform content creators can use right now to create high-quality AI videos. I've put all the links in the description and on the pinned comment below, so you can try it yourself and even start getting paid. Now let me show you how it all works.
When I initially checked out Higgsfield, I honestly didn't realize how many amenities and options were built into the platform. When I saw the information about the Higgsfield Earn program, where you can earn money by making videos using their system, my brain immediately went into my usual workflow mode. And that's when I noticed something interesting. My mind automatically jumped to planning 5 different apps. I started thinking about how I would split my 2-monitor setup, which app would generate images, which one I'd need to remove watermarks, which tool I'd use to resize everything for vertical video, and then how I'd handle voices, animation, and consistency across scenes. That's usually how it goes. And the more I thought about it, the more I realized how programmed that thinking was. Especially if you're on a budget, that kind of workflow can get complicated fast. Consistency becomes another problem altogether. If you're using 2 or 3 different image generators, keeping the same character looking identical from scene to scene can be a real headache. When you log into the AI Influencer Studio inside Higgsfield, you're immediately given 2 options. You can either build a character visually, or you can generate a character using a detailed prompt. I chose to start with a prompt. I wanted to create something unique first, something tied to a specific idea, before touching the builder options. For me, that meant figuring out the character and the storyline at the same time. So the first thing I did was open ChatGPT and write a script describing the type of AI influencer I wanted to create, who he was, what he represented, and the kind of scenes I imagined him in. That script helped me reverse engineer what kind of images I needed for the video. From there, I wrote a detailed image prompt describing the character's appearance, personality, and visual style. I focused on realism, professional presence, and consistency. I wanted a confident black male entrepreneur, early to mid-30s, athletic build, clean haircut, full groomed beard, modern upscale streetwear. Someone who feels tech-savvy, calm, trustworthy, and aspirational, without looking artificial or exaggerated. I also made sure to define the camera style. Things like cinematic depth of field, natural lighting, high-end full-frame photography, and avoiding anything cartoonish or over-processed. The first generation came out great. After that, I started experimenting with the AI Influencer Builder itself. This is where my workflow really shifted. Inside Higgsfield, you can create, customize, and animate AI influencers in a single workflow. Any skin tone, body type, or physical variation. No restrictions, no predefined idea of what's considered normal. You can combine presets, merge characters, and even create entirely new personas. You can bring characters to life using the motion engine, generate high-quality HD video, and give them expressive, controlled movement. And the biggest thing for me was that I didn't have to leave the platform. At that point, I had to mentally adjust. This wasn't my usual workflow anymore. This was something completely different. Next, I created another character named Travis. Travis is an alien from the planet Argon, but in this storyline, he's a luxury real estate agent with his own YouTube channel, and he occasionally posts on TikTok. That contrast between character concept and realism was intentional. Once I had both characters established, I moved into building the storyboard. For each scene, I generated ultra-realistic images first. Normally, this is where things slow down, because prompting specific camera angles can take multiple attempts. But Higgsfield has a feature that completely sped this up. Once an image is created, you can generate multiple shots from that single image using different camera angles. Wide shots, medium shots, close-ups, alternate perspectives, all without rewriting prompts. That alone saved me hours. Having multiple angles instantly made the video more engaging, and it removed one of the most frustrating parts of visual prompting. After that, I tested out motion control. Instead of trying to describe movement through text prompts and hoping the generator interprets it correctly, motion control lets you define how the character moves and performs. This dramatically reduces motion errors. At this point, my workflow was already moving about 3 times faster than before. Then I explored Cinema Studio, where you can choose cameras, lenses, focal lengths, and aperture settings. This helps keep visual consistency across scenes, which is huge when you're building longer videos. I'll be honest, I got a little distracted here just testing things because the dashboard has so many creative options. But eventually, I pulled myself back into the workflow. Once all the images were created, I moved into animation. For this step, I used ChatGPT again. But this time, I created the project specifically to maintain character consistency. I also built character reference sheets for each character. Those reference sheets become especially useful when working with video generators like VEO3, or any system that accepts ingredients or reference frames. That way, every scene stays visually aligned. After animating the scenes, I moved into editing using CapCut. This is where things like extending backgrounds for 9:16 vertical video came in, refining compositions, and sequencing scenes to match the narration. All of the B-roll you're seeing here is from screen recordings of that process. One of the biggest things I learned while exploring Higgsfield is that they're not just building tools, they're building a creator-first system. Higgsfield is one of the fastest-growing Gen AI companies right now, and their mission is pretty clear. They want to be the most creator-friendly platform in the world. And the reason this caught my attention is because they're launching 2 products designed to help creators build original digital personas and start getting paid right away. The first one is the AI Influencer Studio. This is an all-in-one builder that lets you design, control, and bring fully original AI influencers to life. What stood out to me is the level of control. AI Influencer Studio gives you 90+ configurable parameters to shape every detail of your character's look and identity. And then you can bring that character to life using motion control. That means you can build something hyper-realistic, stylized, unconventional, or something the internet has never seen before. And the most important part is the character is yours. But creating is only half the story. The second product is Higgsfield Earn. And this is the first monetization platform I've seen where creators can earn real money directly from Higgsfield by uploading content. They're starting with AI influencer-style content and expanding from there. So now the workflow becomes simple. You build your persona in AI Influencer Studio. You bring it to life with motion control. Then you post that content to platforms like YouTube and Instagram, and you can start getting paid right away through Higgsfield Earn. That shift is what made this feel different for me. It's not just about generating content faster. It's about creating something original, keeping it consistent, and having a direct path to monetization built into the ecosystem. Now that the workflow was locked in, the characters were consistent, and the scenes were animated, everything started to click. This is where I'll introduce the final characters I built inside the Influencer Builder, and show how all of these tools come together in a finished piece.
Tonight, in AI City, everything changes. A secure asset has been taken. And whoever controls it, controls what happens next.
The fate of AI City is contained in that case.
Only one team can recover the case.
We gotta get it back. Do we really have to do this today? He went that way, so let's go!
I don't know if you noticed, but I'm wearing church shoes.
They know what's inside, and they know what it can do. Every second that case stays out there, the risk grows.
I assume you're here for the case. The code is mine.
There is no time to hesitate, just distance, and the AI storm is closing in. The chase goes global, the pressure rises, and the truth is locked inside that case.
If I was wearing my gym shoes, I would have caught him. Yeah, I'm sure you would have. Can you take us to the Higgsfield Cinema Studio? Let's go. It's time we show them what this thing is about.
The next move is yours. Scan it.
If you are interested in building cinematic projects with AI, I want to walk you through exactly how I used Higgsfield Cinema Studio 2.0 to create my action short film. Higgsfield is one of the fastest growing platforms in AI filmmaking right now, and Cinema Studio is their dedicated environment for creating cinematic AI video with structured control. Instead of just generating clips, I approached this like a film project. I built the scenes intentionally, I controlled the framing, and I directed the motion inside the platform. Let me show you how I did it. Before I even entered Cinema Studio, I created my base scenes in Nano Banana. I focused on building strong hero frames that looked like movie moments. I created rain scenes, fight scenes, chase scenes, and explosion frames. I made sure each image had strong lighting, composition, and character detail. Once I had one strong image, I generated multiple angles from that same scene. I created close-ups, aerial views, side angles, and over-the-shoulder shots. This gave me coverage like a real film shoot. Then I generated frames that felt like the moment before impact and the moment after impact. Now I had structured beginning frames and ending frames ready for animation. That is when I brought everything into Higgsfield Cinema Studio. Inside Cinema Studio 2.0, everything happens inside one unified workspace. When building your image, you can now enter the 3D scene directly. This allows you to move within the environment, adjust perspective, and refine compositions spatially without leaving the scene. Being able to reposition the camera inside the environment helps fine-tune framing in a way that feels closer to real filmmaking. Another feature I used was grid exploration. You can preview variations in 2x2, 3x3, or 4x4 layouts. This makes it easy to compare compositions quickly before committing to animation. The grid also works as a storyboard tool, because you can visually map out the direction of your scene before generating motion. Once I selected my final hero frame, that became the visual anchor for the sequence. Cinema Studio gives you control over your virtual camera build. I selected my camera type, chose my lens, adjusted focal length, and set aperture. You can choose focal lengths from 8mm to 50mm depending on how wide or intimate you want the frame to feel. Aperture control gives you real depth of field, whether you want cinematic background blur or sharp detail across the frame. This step matters because it locks in the visual identity before anything moves. After locking the hero frame, I switched from image mode to video mode. Instead of generating a completely new animation, Cinema Studio animates your existing frame while preserving lighting, character design, and composition. I uploaded specific beginning and ending frames for my shots. The system handled the intermediate motion between them. That precision allowed me to control how scenes transitioned instead of relying on unpredictable movement. Next, I selected camera movement. You can choose pan, tilt, truck, dolly, orbit, zoom, drone, static, or handheld. Each option changes the tone of the shot. I used slow dolly movements for tension and orbit movements during high-energy action sequences. Handheld motion added realism during chase scenes. Because motion is deterministic, it behaves consistently based on your selection. You can select action, horror, comedy, western, suspense, intimate, or spectacle. The genre influences pacing and camera energy automatically. Action sequences move faster with more dynamic motion. Suspense builds tension with slower camera behavior. Comedy holds reactions longer for timing. Since my project was structured like an action trailer, I selected action for most sequences to keep the pacing aggressive. Another powerful feature is speed ramp control. Instead of adjusting timing later in editing, you control motion speed during generation. You can choose slow motion for dramatic emphasis, linear speed for natural pacing, or accelerated speed for high-energy scenes. I use slow motion during impact moments in fight scenes, and accelerated motion during chase sequences. Being able to compare speed variations before finalizing helped refine the emotional timing of each shot. Cinema Studio supports multi-shot storytelling with up to 6 shots per sequence. Each shot can run between 1 and 12 seconds at 1080p resolution. You can choose auto mode to connect shots automatically, or manual mode for shot-by-shot control. I preferred manual mode because I had already designed my angles in Nano Banana. This allowed me to build establishing shots, close-ups, and reaction shots that flowed together naturally. The character system allows you to add up to 3 characters per scene. You can decide which character appears in each shot and assign emotional states such as focused, angry, calm, or surprised. If you add dialogue, the system automatically handles lip sync while maintaining visual consistency across the sequence. For action scenes, maintaining consistent character appearance is critical, and this system keeps performance stable across multiple shots. Once each shot was generated, I exported everything and brought it into CapCut for final assembly. Because the shots were structured from the beginning, editing felt natural. I added sound design, rain effects, engine sounds, punch impacts, and music builds. The motion already felt intentional because it was directed inside Cinema Studio. The key to this workflow is starting with a strong hero frame. When lighting, composition, and character detail are locked in first, animation becomes an extension of that foundation. Higgsfield Cinema Studio gives you structured control over optics, motion behavior, genre pacing, and character performance. That level of control allows you to approach AI filmmaking like a director building scenes with intention. That is how I created my action short using Higgsfield Cinema Studio 2.0.
town, I'm in it. Knew that my window's tinted. It's my car and it's not rented. I got a problem with spending. I got a problem with spending. I got a problem with spending. My better told in the FM. He wanna still not a message. I don't go forward with a sneak distance. Know that I'm coming direct, bitch. I don't got time for the bullshit. That's why I'm not reading your message. I'm not the one you want test. I'll beat your ass to the catch. If I threw a ball, he will fetch. Yeah, I beat him up on a test. Yeah, Bubba always sit on my chest. Got niggas mad for the way that I dress. You cannot hang on me, you're not the best. Crossing my neck, niggas know that I'm blessed. Whenever I drop, niggas scramble till they too stressed. Know what you did, nigga, made your bed. You see me coming and bitch, you fled. I don't need to flex all the shit I did. I signed the deal, I was still a kid. I made a million. Finally in peace, know I got my zen, yeah. Little nigga, tell me what you wanna do, bro. How to tell him to drive that low, cause I pull up right now, in the studio. Gotta keep my moves too concealed. Can't show the cars like Yu-Gi-Oh. Got 2 numbers, yeah, I missed 2 phones. Got 2 cribs, yeah, I missed 2 homes.
Fetch me the song.
Tip number 15. Never let a zombie DJ your party.
Now available, Aries Sun, Cancer Moon sweatshirt, and the 369 Razorback tank top.
Cardology is an ancient metaphysical science based on the 52 playing cards. It reveals your energetic blueprint, your life path, and the patterns you're here to experience through the alignment of cards, numbers, and planetary cycles. Today's card is the 2 of Clubs. This card represents communication, mental connection, and the fear of being misunderstood. It brings the energy of dialogue, debate, and the pressure to always be right. People connected to this card often seek clarity through conversation, but may struggle with fear, overthinking, or arguments when their confidence is shaken. The 2 of Clubs teaches us to speak with truth, not fear, and to use our voice to connect, not compete. Want a cardology reading? Contact 369 Dimension Readings at 369dimensionreadings@gmail.com and get a yearly spread reading starting at $150. Send your current age and birthday and receive a PDF file with your full yearly spread, separated by each planetary period for 1 whole year. Want to know your birth card? Leave your age and birthday in the comments section.
When flavor meets soul and presentation meets precision, that's Forkadepsis. From corporate meetings to birthday celebrations, we elevate your event with unforgettable catering. Our curated buffet packages feature mouth-watering options like citrus salad, shrimp cocktail, teriyaki meatballs, and more. Every menu is handcrafted with love. Choose from braised beef, seafood boils, Parmesan asparagus, and signature Southern-style dishes. Top it off with decadent desserts like banana pudding, peach cobbler, and vanilla creme brulee served in mason jars, ready to impress your guests. Email forkitupsis@gmail.com or call 706-837-8055. Let's fork it up together.
When you want to look your best, it's not just a cut, it's the confidence you carry with you when you leave that chair. Fly Factory is where precision meets presence, where brotherhood, ambition, and style all speak the same language. Because when you look sharp, you move different, you talk different, you lead different. From the shop, to the spotlight, to every major move in between, your look is your statement.
Look 10 years younger, man. My wife is gonna love this.
Fly Factory Barber Lounge. Be dope. Stay fly. Live different. Download the Squire app now to schedule your appointment.
It's time. Let's crank it.
Time to create.
Time to edit.
Signal confirmed. Let's shake the block.
Content blast. Let's go.
Three, 6, 9, admin group.
Content is power.
Is your music registered and royalties tracked? Hold on, wait. Come here. If not, let me fix that. Tap in with 369. We got you covered.
Я родился.
You want to take your music or content creation to the next level? At 369 Admin Group gives you the tools to level up and own your future.
Want to learn how to be an independent content creator business? Subscribe to at 369 Admin Group.
Would you describe yourself as empathic?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a question. I was actually talking about this the other day as well. So I'm not sure if I am an empath or not. I feel as though I can identify with, I'm not going to go as far as to say I can identify with everybody. That's not. But I could definitely, like, I can feel, right? I can feel the shift in a room. I can feel. So I say all that to say, I'm also, according to other people and like, you know, people in my life, I've been told that I'm very cold and that I lack empathy. And I've actually been told that all my life. And so I think the people that are closest to me, like 2 people that are like closest, 3 that are super close, they know like I'm not a cold person, right?
Watch Putting Things into Context on YouTube at 369 Dimension Readings. Subscribe now.
This ain't just a shirt. It's a whole attitude problem with a chain on. 369 Ice Grill Bear. Cold stare, colder teeth. For the ones who laugh last and flex first. Wear it like you mean it, or don't wear it at all.
Trust nobody and get that bag, baby. Hey. 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 Ice, water, wrist, I go stupid in this bitch. Turned up to the max, I go goofy in a bitch. Pipe that shit down, I go crazy with the switch. Cream, get the money, feeling like a money mix. Ice, water, wrist, baby, ice, water, wrist. Turned up to the max, I go goofy in a bitch. Ice, water, wrist, baby, ice, water, wrist. Cream, get the money, feeling like a money mix. Money on my mind, bitches, go time. When that yayo hit the pot, ho, it's showtime. Building up off the bricks like a mason. Fuck that bitch and kick her out, ain't got no patience. It's do or die, I power slide, bitch, I get straight to the bag. That little vibe, just what I like, tsunami whenever I smash. Too much weight, need a new shell, caught out the digital dash. Hey, if you want, I'm coming with smoke, look what it out is your ass. Big flex, big dog, flex hard, drip drop. Bad bitch on top, make the pussy beatbox. Knock baby out of socks, boy I'm slick as a fox. Got her soaked like a mop, BSG up top. Ice, water, wrist, I go stupid in this bitch. Turned up to the max, I go goofy in a bitch. Pipe that shit down, I go crazy with the switch. Cream, get the money, feeling like a money mix. Ice, water, wrist, baby, ice, water, wrist. Turned up to the max, I go goofy in a bitch. Ice, water, wrist, baby, ice, water, wrist. Big stepper getting moolah like a plug. Mama taught me I can't never trust no one. One thing about me, I ain't never gave a fuck. I double up, bitch, I get it out the mud. Put respect on my name, bitch, you ain't know I'm a psycho. Ho, I'm schizophrenic, walk around me like tightrope. Pressure's up when them pipes blow. Niggas down when my pipe blow. Take the pipe all night, ho. I beat it up like Michael. I'm off the leash and my dogs is unruly. I'm giving the blues, man, I'm feeling like Tukey. Dropping that car while I'm taking a dookie. Draco turn a whole nigga into sushi. Fuck your whole team, man, them niggas is coochie. Hand me stuff, all you niggas in the doobie. Fighting off legions of zombies like duty. Big dog shit, man, I'm feeling like Scooby. Ice, water, wrist, I go stupid in this bitch. Turned up to the max, I go goofy in a bitch. Pipe that shit down, I go crazy with the switch. Cream, get the money, feeling like a money mix. Ice, water, wrist, baby, ice, water, wrist. Turned up to the max, I go goofy in a bitch.
collabing with brands or creators? Don't wing it. Protect your work and your rights. Scan the QR code now to download your Content Creator Collab Pack, full of professional contracts and agreements made just for creators. Whether you're filming, editing, or promoting, cover your bases like a pro. Tap in, lock it down, create with confidence.
Not today.
Don't be that person in the gym messing it up for everybody. Keep it fresh and clean, or else I'm gonna point you out with this shirt. Click the link in the description or scan the code now.
Do you have friends from New York, but you can't stand their attitude?
I'm just saying, if the slice ain't folded, it ain't real pizza, feel me?
Ask your doctor about New Normal.
Saying if you ain't had a bacon, egg, and cheese from the corner, you don't even know breakfast.
Ask your doctor about New Normal. Clinically proven to dial down the extra.
Now I feel normal.
Side effects may include no more Timberland boots, no more Carhartt vests, no more backward-fitted caps, reduced audio volume, and a sudden urge to tuck in your shirt.
Are now watching Channel 6.
Just need a little energy before the big game.
Busted, coach!
Got him!
Remember, kids, say no to crack.
This wasn't on the tape yesterday.
They never wanted us to know. Think you've seen it all? That's again.
Our top story tonight, an unusual delay at a McDonald's in East Dayton. A man became wedged in the restaurant's exit this afternoon, but what began as an awkward ordeal ended with a golden reward. Channel 9's Lisa Morgan.
Minimum wage, maximum pressure, the oil, the orders, the clock. They don't stop. They just stack. And you start wondering who's cooking who.
Take the damn burger!
This summer, tune in to Almost Famous Boys, the sitcom about a boy band that never made it, but still insists on harmonizing in public. Channel 6, keep dreaming.
Somebody keeps stealing my pretzels. I'm not pointing fingers, but Brenda, your pockets are crunching louder than your excuses.
This wasn't on the tape yesterday. Think you've seen it all? Think again. That's Amazing dives deep into the mysteries everyone else avoids. Channel 6, where curiosity gets weird.
All right, contestants, for 10 points, what sound does a squirrel make when it overdrafts its checking account?
Squeaky panic noise.
Probably. The judges have no idea.
From Noco Toys, it's the all-new Shell Shock Dad action figure and two-story home play set.
Check out a cigarette.
Fully articulated with a weary 1,000-yard stare and accessories that really fit in his hands.
Whoa, there's a secret basement.
Slide back the attic hatch and reveal the hidden torture chamber, complete with chains, shackles.
Meet the crew of Roommates and Heartaches, where 6 adults share one apartment and 0 decision-making skills.
They're not taking us to the meadow, are they?
No, little one. This place, it's the end.
Not if we move now.
You out of your cotton-picking mind? There's guards. There's a door.
Then let's run.
Get ready for the most unnecessary action show ever made. Punch City Nights. One man, one badge, and way too much slow motion. Channel 6, Justice in Jean Shorts.
Tonight, the Undercover High team joins us live.
These kids are keeping crack out of our schools.
This just in, crack levels in our schools are reaching dangerous new highs.
Authorities say crack activity is up 200%. Run! Officers are struggling to keep up as students turn the halls into open-air markets.
Drop the crack, Bradley!
Parents, keep your children close and keep your lockers locked.
Your dragon claws are dull, Gas Dragon.
We'll see who's dull. Come on, then. Can't stand.
I can dance!
Gas Dragon, your zone ends tonight.
Your steps are sloppy.
Summer's heating up on Channel 6. Catch the all-new comedy, Different Strides.
Boys, there's something I need to tell you. I'm not your real father. You're adopted.
When life takes a turn, make it tasty. Long John Silver's. Fresh caught flavor, crunchy golden batter, and prices any family can sail with. Long John Silver.
I'm at the wheel, Spark Brains. I got steadier fingers than any of you.
Your fingers are hydraulic noodles.
Hey, the captain's chair likes me best. That's the chair.
Everyone's too bent to steer. Give me.
Back off, bud.
Give me the wheel.
It's mine.
Autopilot engaged.
Huh?
Oh, that's nicer.
Summer's heating up on Channel 6. Catch the all-new comedy, Different Strides. Stay in the mix with Channel 6.
Ты не знаешь, что значит выживать, пока не прошел через пятничный вечер на кассе.
He's back and about to pump you full of 93 octane. Mitch Ansari as Kamal Flame. Gas Station Revenge, Part 2.
Miss Keisha, the rent is overdue. It's time to collect.
Come and get it.
Ha! Then you better hold your breath, Gas Dragon. Your feet are slippery, but my claws are sharp. Then cut me if you can.
2 rice patties, no fries, no drinks.
Honorable payment.
And sweet prophecy. Ah, slippery silver moon.
Y'all gotta bounce.
Rejected, like yesterday's fortune.
Stay in the mix with Channel 6.
Oh, that's amazing. Different Strides, Friday Night Live.
Stay in the mix with Channel 6.
Not today.
Don't miss Undercover High, Fridays at 8, 7 Central, only on Channel 6.
Kids, we gotta stop the crack from getting into this school. Drop the crack, Jimmy.
Art class is canceled.
Undercover High, Fridays at 8, 7 Central. Stay creative.
Jimmy, doing crack? He was supposed to be our friend.
Tune in to Undercover High, Fridays at 8, 7 Central, only on Channel 6.
Like the biggest thing, bro, like, oh, this is the part I like, you know what I'm saying, the stems, like FL never had that, so that means, like, you know how we had those samples that had drums in there, you just want like that the string out of it, like it can kind of break it down and just pull it out. Like that was my biggest thing, like FL 24 is killing it with that, you know what I mean. I think what's it called, G Audio had it first. I think they were the ones who were actually doing stem things, and that's how I was doing them. I was actually throwing them over there. and I'm getting getting stems from like that, and then I'll drop them away. It was a longer process before FL started doing it like this, but yeah, they're killing it with this joint right here. This that's it.
Disclaimer: the following video is strictly for entertainment purposes. The views, jokes, and opinions expressed here are purely fictional and should be taken with a grain of salt or a full shaker. This is barbershop talk, the type of conversation where everyone's an expert, but nobody's got facts. It's all love, no hate. Relax, laugh, and remember, nobody likes lawsuits.
Man, why Drake snitching on Braun, man? Hey, Drake, wow, man. Drake done said, fuck it, man.
That dude was so traumatized, he don't know what's going on.
Nah, that's what I'm saying, man. That dude, man, he all over the place now.
So he keeps doing interviews with people I ain't never heard of.
That's what I'm saying. Like I think he trying to. I thought Academics was his boy.
I think he trying to see if he still got that star power. Like if I go this person, then they gonna blow.
They gonna blow up, right?
Nope. It's like you making yourself look lamer.
Man, he handled this thing all wrong, man. Look, if you lost the battle with Kendrick Lamar, it really didn't matter because you was the biggest artist. You were the bigger artist anyway. All you had to do was, all thing you had to do was put out some music.
Yeah, that's
all you had to do.
It's like, but I think it's the generation itself though that listen to the music. They don't know nothing about the old school music where people were dissing each other and still putting out music, and they living through these people for real.
They are, yeah, they are, yeah.
You got all these dedicated fans like Academic.
Man, this dude got a whole fan page where he got his profile picture's a picture of Drake. He responding back angry, man. Like I thought it was Drake page at first. I was just reading, man. That lawyer, that Tony Busby dude, man. He done filed a lawsuit, man, claiming Rock Nation is calling people pretending to be federal agents.
You already know Jay-Z watched by the feds, period. They probably been tapping his phone calls for years. And then you got that chick with you that's an informant.
Yeah, that Perez chick.
Something like that. That don't go away. They just don't stop.
Right.
That's why I was surprised to see so many documentaries online about Jay-Z. It's like somebody paid all these people to make all these
Who was that? Was that you who sent me that one where they were talking about all them people who Jay-Z distanced himself from?
Because it started off with the story about him shooting his own brother.
Yeah, that's about how he distanced himself from Siegel, and then yeah.
So it's a whole bunch of those videos online where they just basically like exposing him and his behavior. So now you're gonna make the public see him, for what he really is. So they're just gonna be like, oh, he guilty of whatever.
Right. I was watching something the other day. They were talking about the real reason him and R. Kelly fell out. And they were talking about how, Jay-Z tried to make it like R. Kelly just was losing his mind. He was losing, R. Kelly said he saw somebody flash a gun. Yeah. But what the dude was saying that people never talk about the fact that R. Kelly was pepper sprayed in that same show, because they was like he was walking up the steps or something. Yeah, and he fell back down the steps. He kept rubbing his face, and somebody had pepper sprayed the little walkway right there where he was going up at. And they were like, this is after somebody had flashed the gun. Because they were like, he was on his way backstage. They talked him into going back on stage, and he was like, all right, cool, I'll get back out there. But then he was like, he got pepper sprayed in a little tunnel thing going up to the steps. I was listening to Benny Siegel talk about how Jay did him. So when the judge asked you, can you assure us that you can, let us know where his whereabouts is, what he's doing, and where he's at? And Siegel said, Jay-Z looked straight at the judge and was like, no. He was like, man, he would say, man, that crushed me. He said, it ain't like the judge was asking him, make sure you keep me out of trouble. The judge was just asking him, keep us informed on his whereabouts and, what he's doing. And I get people talking about, man, he a grown man, you shouldn't have to do that. But that, man, just think about that though. Like, man, it's like if somebody you real cool with, man, like, bruh.
It's just his history show he all for himself.
But like, dang, dude, like, ain't nobody threatening you with nothing. That's crazy, man. You think Beyonce would leave him before she went down?
I think she'll definitely bounce.
Champion dreams, fighting through the night, dunk low, move right on the stadium lights. Champion dreams, brighter than gold.
All right, so we'll mix it up. We got footwork drills today. Got some mid work, some shield work in terms of proper body mechanics and throwing a shot. But a big thing is a lot of times in clinch work. So when a guy grabs a man, or you see, first we're gonna work all sides. So say he grabs here, you see it, sometimes you do like this, waiting for the ref to stop the action or to break y'all. Don't do that. Some refs make you fight out of that. Normally when you're getting off, you're too fast with the jab, you'll try to tie up the lead hand first. So if he tries to tie up the lead hand first, you give it to him, you pull him to you, so that way his body's a shield to you. His hand right here, I know that can drop down into an uppercut, so I want to keep control of that joint right there. Keep that arm in there, even though you got a glove on, you can clasp them fingers, drive that joint into his body. Most men, when they do clinch up, they stand up straight. I used to do this, angry, trying to match bravado against bravado. It just drains you. I gave up 70 to 80% of my power by straightening my legs out. First thing I want to do is drop my legs. Drop my legs. If I'm squared up, I want to get at an angle. I want to control that joint. I don't want to get hit with that uppercut. I'm using his own head to shield me. Now he's got my lead arm tied up. From my lead arm, he got my lead arm tied up. I want to think like a snake, get in the crevice. I want to come under. And as I'm coming under, I'm locking his arm into me. I'm locking his arm into me. That part is key. Right now I'm controlling his weapons. I got his weapons controlled. I'm gonna make my move as you make your move. Again, you're staying close. Staying close so that way you keep the power, number one. If I create space, I start to lose power. I extend them arms out. In all grappling, clinch work, and boxing, you want your arms as close to your body as possible. That's why you hear a short tighten in the box in terms of your shots. Keep it tight and narrow. The reason being is because that way you don't have any energy leaks. So all that power from your legs and your core is able to just transfer out, not going out and then back in. So stay close to him. My body, my elbows close to me. Now, he can hit me one or two ways. I got this arm tied up, so he can't get the uppercut off. As a fighter, you want to always think, what can he do to me? Then what I'm going to do to him. That's like the police. They go in, they take cover. SWAT, they take cover. The military, they take cover. So think shields and swords in that order. Think feminine first, then masculine, yin and yang. Feminine means I'm receiving you, and I'm controlling it. I'm controlling it. I'm acknowledging everything you can do to me, you can put on me. And once I'm like this right here, I got that arm tied up. If he were to drop down to hit my body, I got it tied up, say I let it off. I'm still on the inside. Now I come up and catch him. I'm inside the shot. He can't get my body. Or if he tries to go over the top with the hook, he steps over. I got it tied up. He can't go nowhere. If he's strong, he could be stronger than me. He gets let loose. I want to raise that elbow up. And now I got me a shield. He drops my body. I'm right here. Boom. See, I'm keeping hold of that. That way you're controlling your man. Because like I said, some refs will break the action. And then some will say, fight out of it. And most men, amateurs and pros, because we're not taught. You know what I mean? Or they'll tell you, fight out of it. And you're thinking, I don't know how to fight out of it. So we do stuff like this. Right? Little rabbit punches and stuff. Not really knowing how to jockey for position and everything. If I wanted to just get out of there, keep him close to me, keep him close. Right here, put the hand right down. Might have to get this right here. Put the hand. Everything is about joint manipulation. Right here on this hip flexor. Well, now, once I do that, Now I got him off balance. Now come in. Get out whenever I want to escape, drop low, angle off. Never back out tall. He's already gonna be mad. We'll try that first, lead arm tie up.
So lead arm tie up?
Yeah. Control it, yeah. First thing we do when we disarming him, especially that right hand. I always think, don't let him get the gun out the holster. He can have a 9mm, but if he can't get it out the holster, he can have a badass over there right.
So if you don't do anything, all I gotta do is put my hand right here on the shoulder, right?
Yeah, angle yourself. Yep, angle yourself. Yep.
All right.
Yep. When you're angling yourself, making yourself a smaller target. Remember when we first tie up, if y'all notice, I drop my weight, sitting to your hip, I turn myself. Once, I gotta get power from my thighs, from your legs. Your legs are the strongest muscle on your body. You know what I'm saying? Even to a man who thinks he's got skinny legs, your legs are still the strongest muscle because they've been carrying your body weight all your life. That's 70, 80% of your power right there. If he's a real strong man, but sometimes it can happen, and say, I can't get under here. He's super strong. He hold me real firm. I can't get under there. Oh man, now he got me in a predicament. So now I gotta manipulate it from a different standpoint. I wanna always keep this down. Don't be like this. If he pulls his hips out and I'm like this, I need to get in there, okay? Because otherwise he can spin me. You ever see guys spin and then he comes back and hits me, boom. So I wanna shut down that from happening. Like I said, everything in fighting, and you do this in drills, everything is muscle memory. Even shitty fighting is muscle memory. They coach didn't correct their form, their technique. They trained like zealous young men, which was honorable, but they practiced wrong form. Once y'all get in there, especially against guys that know what they're doing, you don't really have time to think. The muscle memory's taking over. So all the thinking, all the slowing it down, let's get it right. Let's make sure we're in position. That takes place during the drills. All the drills that we do, that's what's gonna come out. You already do it now. When you first used to drive a car, you do like this. You know how to ease out on the clutch or the brake or the gas. Now you can talk on the phone and work the radio, and your legs know the muscle memory. It's the same thing with the fighting. So what we do is, when we go in there, I'm not thinking of everything he can do, because then he'll mentally intimidate you. We've already thought of everything he can do during the drills. So that way when we're going in, we're not going in with just yang energy. Yang energy is like this. You see a man on a heavy bag and he's just wailing. See how open he is? So I call it skiing. Watch his hand go down. Now skis, they do like that. So you want to be boom, boom, boom. You want to be offline. Whatever's coming back, you're hitting him at angles, whether high, low. As soon as a man ties me up, I don't just try to, you ain't gonna little boy me, and just wrestle with him. I need to shut down what he might punch me with. Because as soon as we let loose, boom, he's gonna drop that bomb more than likely. So the first thing, like I said, if he ties up my front arm, I'm jamming this one in there. I don't want this one getting free. The ideal is to always be on the inside. That's the ideal spot. But it don't always work out that way. Sometimes he on the inside. If that's the case, I need to jam it up. It's, oh, see how I lean it? And the more you do this, it'll just come natural to you. You know, okay, I gotta lean in here. I don't wanna jam up and do this, because guess what? What's exposed? Yeah, my head right here, right? I'm saying if he decides to let loose and step over, boom, come back and knock me into next week. If he's a real strong man, I can't get under there, then now from this right here, I'm gonna have to slide in like a snake. My elbow's still trapped in the arm. That way I got me a little bit of space right here. So I can't, he holding me close. So now I'm gonna have to come up here, a vertical bar. Before we was at a horizontal bar on that. Now we're coming up a vertical bar. From there, now I got it. Okay? Y'all work that. If you let off a shot, stay low, still high. Stay low, boom. Yeah, yep, and then drop low. Yep, stay low and back out at an angle. Yeah, stand close. Good. Good. Yep. Boom. Yep.
Go.
I like the snake.
Yeah.
Push. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Champion dreams, brighter through the night, dunk low, move right under stadium lights. Champion dreams, brighter than gold, fists fly, ring struck, stories untold.
Trying to build real business credit but don't know where to start? We've got you. Download the free ebook, Building Business Credit with Net 30 Accounts, your step-by-step guide to establishing credit the smart way. Perfect for creators, entrepreneurs, and small business owners ready to fund their growth. No fluff, just strategy. And it's free. Scan the QR code now and take the first step toward financial power. Tap in, lock it down. Create with confidence. Ready to level up your music career? Don't get played, get protected. Scan the QR code now and download the Music Business Starter Pack, complete. With pro contracts, split sheets, and licensing agreements. Whether you're a producer, artist, or manager, handle your business the right way. Tap in. Lock it down. Create with confidence.
Streaming platforms, distribution platforms, they're changing the game again. Now they're putting out new policies about AI-generated content, about samples, about licensing, and it's all designed to limit your ability to get paid. And I want you to pay attention to the bigger picture here, because this is the perfect time to privatize your business. To stop depending on these platforms to approve how and when you make money off your own work. Let me give you an example. Lander just sent out a notice. If your track is fully AI generated, you're not getting monetized. If your track has non-exclusive samples, you're not getting monetized. Even if your music is fully original, they can still flag it and delay or deny your release. And they're moving the goalposts. Now they're even charging creators more just to access the basic monetization you use to get by default. Understand this. These companies are not here to protect your business. They're protecting their business. And the more power they give themselves to decide what gets paid and what doesn't, the more they own your income stream. So the question is, why would you build your career inside someone else's system when they can change the rules at any time? This is why I'm telling you, privatize your business now. And I'm not talking about just setting up a simple LLC to look official. I'm talking about building a private LLC, controlling your publishing admin, and running a content creation house where you set the rules, not the DSPs. When you build it private, you don't rely on Spotify to approve your release. You don't rely on YouTube to decide if your track is monetizable. You don't rely on distributors to decide if your sample is safe enough. You own the platform you're building. Now people say, well, if I don't stream on DSPs, what am I going to sell? Who's going to buy a record? Nobody even has a tape player anymore. That's the wrong way to think about it. You can sell USB drives. You can bundle download links with your merch. You can sell limited edition physical products. You can run subscription models where people pay monthly to get access to your content, music, merch, behind the scenes, lifestyle products. The point is, stop thinking of your music like it's just a product to throw on Spotify and hope for streams. Think of your music like it's a brand, and your business should reflect that. One thing we're building into 369 Admin Group right now is exactly this, giving creators a structure to move independently. A lot of artists think too small. I'm just going to drop an album. That's cool, but why not build a subscription where people pay $15 or $25, even $50 a month to get exclusive content, your music, your merch, maybe even other lifestyle products that align with your brand? You can bundle almost anything. Custom vapes, CBD products, wellness products, whatever connects to your audience authentically. And now you're not just dropping music and hoping DSPs pay you. You're controlling a full revenue system that you own. And here's the part most artists don't even realize. Major labels designed the system this way on purpose. They want you trained to release through their channels. They want you trained to promote through their channels. They want you fighting over playlists, not building your own revenue engine. Because the second you build your own house, you're outside their monopoly. Understand, labels own venues, billboard space, ad channels, touring platforms, licensing pipelines, and they built that monopoly so they can control the flow of money. But what happens if creators stop feeding their system? The monopoly dies. And the way you do that is by privatizing what you're doing, moving smart, not broadcasting every move, building a lean, powerful business behind the scenes. That's what we're building at 369 Admin Group. Not a public platform, not a system where everyone sees every move, but a private publishing administration incubator. Creators need a home where they can build their business and own their IP, not lease it through a streaming platform. And I'll tell you this, the ones who figure this out now, while the platforms are tightening their rules, those are the ones who will win over the next 5 years. So the question is, are you going to keep playing the same game with the same rules? Or are you going to build your own system? That's what this series is about. That's what we're doing with 369 Admin Group.
Cardology is an ancient metaphysical science based on the 52 playing cards. It reveals your energetic blueprint, your life path, and the patterns you're here to experience through the alignment of cards, numbers, and planetary cycles. Today's card is the Two of Diamonds. This card represents value-based partnerships, especially in money, work, or material goals. It often shows up when two people must cooperate around business, income, or mutual gain. People connected to this card may struggle with speaking up when money is involved, or may feel torn between financial security and personal truth. The Two of Diamonds teaches us to value honest exchange and to make agreements that honor both sides. Want a cardology reading? Contact 369 Dimension Readings at 369dimensionreadings@gmail.com and get a yearly spread reading starting at $150. Send your current age and birthday and receive a PDF file with your full yearly spread, separated by each planetary period for 1 whole year. Want to know your birth card? Leave your age and birthday in the comments section.
Life's a puzzle piece, no light in the sky. Finding patterns in the stars, corners turning so high. Hosted by the constellations, deeper I sigh. Aiming for clarity, Lord knows I try. 369, the dimensions align. Tarot cards that spread new destinies defined. Reading truths and shadows, future so refined. Context makes the chaos surprisingly kind. Context, baby, put it all in line. Dimensions we cross, running out of time. Prelude terror, show me all the signs. Dreamy rhythm takes us on a mystic climb. Unveiling secrets, the cosmos unfold. In the cards, the stories told, whispers bold. Context, baby, put it all in line. Dimensions we cross, running out of time.
Oh, it go back to that message I sent you. I was like, I got a theory on the astrology chart.
What was that? What was the theory?
It feels like it's a script, but in order to understand what I'm talking about, you got to watch that movie Westworld. It's like a TV series.
But so yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that Westworld. What was that? Is that on HBO? Was that HBO?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I have that. So I'll watch it.
One of the robots doesn't know she's a robot. And it's like she become conscious. Mm-hmm. And this dude is trying to tell her, like, you're a robot. Everything you're saying is a script. And she was like, no, it ain't. I'm saying these are my thoughts. And as she's saying it, he's holding up this, like, an iPad showing her, like, as she's speaking, the words are popping up on the screen. And it's fucking her up, and it made her glitch.
I bet it did.
That's like... When I looked at my astral chart, I'm just like, that kind of proves my theory, because I believe, like, we project this world. Everything makes sense on purpose. Because I think it changed. I don't think my astral chart state is the same.
What do you mean that it changed? Like your birthday changed? Like, what do you mean by that?
I think the Mandela effect affects everything.
Do you think it affected, like, okay, so can you explain, like, in what way? Like, what do you mean?
Okay, so Mandela effect. There's people that remember certain things and other people that don't. So what is the whole purpose of the Mandela effect? It's almost like it's rewriting or reprogramming whatever simulation that we're in to where it changes things. Just like if I were to go into my computer and change the script for a program for a video game to run a certain way, if I change the character in a game and I want his face to be orange instead of purple, that's changing the script. So it's like we're in this simulation almost where these Mandela effects happen. I think that Mandela effect, not just people are dead and back alive again. I think information changes. Stuff that we were taught isn't the same anymore. It adapts to whatever the program is.
Can I ask you two things? And honestly, we might have already talked about it, but just to refresh my memory, did we talk about, or let me ask you, actually, do you remember Sinbad, like the comedian? Do you remember him passing away?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, because I do. And then do you remember, I don't know if they had this out when you were a kid, but when I was a kid, they used to have this a marshmallow like spread, and it was called Jiffy. I know that it was called Jiffy because it was called Jiffy. Like I remember being a kid looking at the Jiffy, but that's Jif. Do you know what I'm talking about at all?
Yeah, because I remember the Jiffy commercials.
Okay, so you remember that.
And I think I told you about that that space shuttle that exploded.
You did. So then let me ask you this. So you think that a program by some other power, the reason why these things are a thing where it's like we can clearly remember the Jiffy, we can clearly remember this, we can clearly remember that, but that's not the case because somebody went in and said backspace, control alt delete, something, and then restart. And then if that's the case, like, is this something that happens collectively? Like we just don't know. We just chilling. We going about our lives and then somehow we get paused for like 3 seconds and then everything reboots, but we don't know? Or like, how does that work?
That's how I kind of picture it, but I just know that certain people or certain entities, they can never be programmed. Like that's a part of this matrix, and that's a part of like governing bodies like the United States. They know that certain people cannot be programmed, no matter what you tell them, no matter what whatever propaganda they make. So I think the certain people that are aware of the glitches and deja vus and all these Mandela effects, I think that's part of the population that can't be programmed all the way or programmed at all. So I think those are the ones that are noticing it, like, okay, something's happening, but it's almost like the background people never really notice it. They just go about their day. You can tell, how you can tell certain people and they just kind of like, oh wow, really? And then they just start talking about, go back into something else. They don't really want to hear what you're talking about
at all. And I be trying to like put in compelling things and they be like, well, this and this and this and this and this, and it's just like, okay. All right. Yes, I do. And we hurt my feelings. Those people I care about. Like, please. History has been rewritten so many times as far as like this country is concerned, like so many times. So there's that. So I don't know. That's not a rabbit hole that I've gone down very far. So I don't really know why that would be, other than at a very basic level, it's part of a plan.
Everything in the Western world is basically studying and suppressing. It's basically studying the people, psychology, and they're suppressing it for a reason, because just think if hundreds of kids are born, every day, and those that retain their memory can undo what's actually suppressing them. They can tell you like, hey, money isn't real. There's other ways of doing things. Then you wouldn't have a government. So there is some type of opposition suppressing those memories for a reason. That's why they, teach you they make you go to school, start teaching you certain behaviors. They teach you certain emotional responses that you're supposed to do. So it's like you're retaught and reprogrammed as soon as you come back to another life.
I can't say that I remember anything from another life, but I can remember a distinct memory that I have. I think I might have been I couldn't have been older than 7, just because thinking about where we lived at the time. But I remember having a moment, like looking outside my bedroom window, and I was repeating to myself, like, I'm me. So this is me, like, I'm me. And me at like 7 years old having like a realization, wait, so this is, I guess this is life, I guess. Like, so I'm my own like individual person. I guess I just been kind of going along, and I almost want to say it might have been like an autopilot thing. And that was at that moment, which is interesting because now that I think about it, I was that age when that's how old I was when I first started seeing the 333. That's interesting. Anyway, yeah, so I don't know. Like, I don't have any memory of anything prior, but I do remember very distinctly just sitting, like, looking out the window and then just sitting, like, so what does this even mean? What does this even mean? And then not really being able to articulate that. That's a really interesting memory, but I don't know what triggered it. I don't know. Yeah, there's nothing that I can think of that sticks out other than that day. Not like I even the same sense. It's a realization, like, okay, so I can do my own thing. I can make my own choices. Okay, I guess this is what we're doing. So yeah, I don't know. Interesting.
Watch A Pretty Little Tarot now on YouTube at A Pretty Little Tarot 333. For personal reads, email aprettylittletarot333@gmail.com.
For video editing, shorts, thumbnails, and business card design, contact 369consult@gmail.com.
369 Merch. Link in description. Scan QR code now.
Late at night, I'm scrolling through my feed, looking for something that I really need. Then I stumble upon a channel so divine, it's like I found a portal to another time. A channel with a mystical flair. Gotta make the lesson set and clear. 369 time mission readings take me to the higher place. Unlocking my intuition, feeling spirit's embrace. From the path to psychic abilities, tarot cards and more. I'm catching all the vibes like I never did before. Goodbye.
Yeah, I went through something.
So did people treat you differently or treat you negative because you were doing tarot?
Not to my face anymore. Around the time that I really started getting serious into tarot, I was just called away from a lot of things, a lot of people. So I had already, the people that I feel would have the most to say about it are no longer a part of my journey for now where I'm at. And it's all good. It was just, I really got to the point where, kind of like how I was saying earlier, like conversations were happening and I'm just like, bruh, can we please talk about something else? And it just got to be like that all the time, where just literally everybody would be where everybody was and then they'd just be me, like completely zoned out. And it's just like, why am I even here right now? Like, what actually, why am I here? So it got to the point where I started to like distance myself, just got called, and then just different things in my life were happening. So I was a little bit more isolated, which has never really been an issue for me. Which can get dangerous. Because I don't mind my own company. But so yeah, I feel like everybody, I mean, and I think the people that are in my life still, for example, like my parents will say, they may have an issue with it, but they're not gonna say anything to me about it. I mean, and maybe they will, but I am definitely the black sheep of the family. So I think they stopped really kind of, I don't want to say paying attention to me, because that's not true, but just kind of really paying attention to what it is that I got going on. Because I just kind of always done my own thing. I always questioned the church. I always just wanted to know shit that they didn't have the answers to when I would question stuff, and I would get in trouble for asking the wrong questions, and I'd be genuinely curious, like, how does this not make sense to you? Like, I don't understand. And it would be like, I'm blasphemizing. And as a kid, I'm like, I'm not trying to blaspheme. I don't even know what that means. I just know the way don't feel right and don't make sense. So why am I bad? And that was like throughout my whole, just even now, existence. It's always been like that. So a lot of the people that I think would say something or have something to say about it, they don't say it to my face. They don't. They don't. They won't. Like, nobody takes it. I shouldn't say nobody, but the people that take it seriously are the ones, I guess, that matter. Like dozing off, but the lady was talking about something along the lines of, I'm gonna say this and try to make it make sense. The Earth having its own chart, or like based on your chart, your natal chart, there are specific places that you can go on Earth to help specific things manifest much easier. So it's like, if you're at this point in your life, if you are on the map, or if you live like in this longitude and latitude, whatever the case may be, your chances of whatever A, B, and C are like 10 times higher in the UK than they are in Dallas, Texas. You know what I mean? Have you heard of that?
Yeah, that's true.
What
it's
is
like
that called?
It's like the ley lines that we live on.
Okay.
It's also like a projection of energy, because depending on where you are born, the ley lines also predict how you will look, like the shape of my, like the nose. Because I'm an Aries, I have like a bent nose. My features are going to form a certain way based on where you're born at. If you're born, like if you're born like in New York, you're probably going to be taller, slender, stuff like that. So all these energy points dictate how we act, how we look, and like you said, certain activation. Like, I always knew that I was supposed to be in Atlanta for some reason. As a kid, I was like, I gotta go to Atlanta. I didn't know nothing about it, and I kept trying to come here. When I graduated high school, I was like, yo, I need to go to college in Atlanta, and my parents wouldn't let me go. I was like, either way it go, I know I'm going to make it to Atlanta somehow, because I'm supposed to go there for this activation. And I didn't know nothing about tarot, nothing back then. I just knew I was supposed to come here. And then once I got here, that's when all the activation started.
Okay, yeah, that's interesting. I definitely have never felt called to here where I am right now, but I'm stuck here. Well, actually, I'm only stuck here if I tell myself I'm stuck here, but at least in the 3D right now, as it reflects, because I co-parent, so I've always felt called to the islands. Like, I'm going to live, like, as a permanent, where I'm going to live and die is going to be in the islands. Like, that's going to be what it is. And I just can't wait to go and live and settle. And it's going to be a while, because my youngest daughter is 6. So we're looking at some time, unless something unforeseen happens. But I strongly don't feel that the activations that I'm harder. I feel as though it's going to be harder, and I'm trying to be careful of the words that I speak over my life right now. So now I'm second guessing everything I say. But I just don't feel like I'm supposed to be here. We'll just say that.
Yeah, that's how I was. It was like I knew I wasn't supposed to be in St. Louis. I just felt trapped. It didn't feel like nothing was moving, but at the same time, it was like I was scared to leave. And then everything happened to where I had to leave. It was like I was paralyzed. My job eliminated my position. I lost my house. And then so it's like I had to move to Tennessee to try to get disability and, try to get help. And then from Tennessee, I ended up moving to Georgia. So it's like I didn't try to get here. It's like I just went with the flow and it got me here. And then it was like once I got here, it's like my awareness changed. It was like all the stuff that I used to suppress and didn't talk about, I started talking about more because it was happening more. I was having visions more.
Oh yeah. Come on down to the Fly Factory where the beats are bumping and the vibes are fly. We got the 808s kicking and the melodies move just like a fresh thing and a brand new. If you need a trim or a quick shave up, Fly Factory Barber Lounge got your covered. Yeah, located in Lawrenceville, GA. Give them a call or just stop on by. They'll hook you up and make you look so fly. Come on down to the Fly Factory where the beats are bumping and the vibes are fly. We got the 808s kicking and the melodies move just like a fresh thing and a brand new. If you need a trim or a quick shave up, Fly Factory Barber Lounge got your covered. Yeah, located in Lawrenceville, GA.
Some things you gotta catch, like when you were talking about road rage, because I get like road rage.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So sometimes like I know to not do anything, like sit, stop, and be calm, because it's like a message for the calm. So usually the message is slow down, look out for something. But I have to control myself, like don't get mad. What am I supposed to be looking at, or what am I supposed to hear right now? And then it usually comes.
I love that. Good, yes.
'Cause I do that a lot when I go to a restaurant and they mess my order up. The first thing in my mind, I'm ready to go off, and then I'm like, nah, let me calm down.
How when they cooking your food though?
Don't let me say nothing. And usually if I stay calm, I'll get something free. You know what I'm saying? Something like that.
Yeah, you just gotta put out what it is that you want, right? Well, yeah, it's annoying that the food did not, like, especially if you're hungry and shit, right? And if something's messed up, like, but what you want to get back is what it is that you want, and it better come back better than what you expected, right? Because they messed it up.
Yeah.
So yeah, you put it out there, and then like you said, you can get free stuff, or extra dessert, and free drinks, coupon 20% off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's cool.
This period may bring ambition that encourages travel or is in some way related to travel or foreign interests. This could be a desire for money, to take a business trip, or to be used in some distant business deal. Caution is advised under Neptune's illusory influence, so be sure that all business communications and activities are clear. Also, you should question your own motives and desires, lest you fall prey to do deception along these lines.
Because that was kind of the reason why I suppressed a lot of things, or how I view things. I would always get, what do you call it? I guess psychic thoughts. And I would always warn people about certain things, but I would always get treated negative for it.
Premonition, you mean? Like a premonition?
Yeah. I would get those all the time. And it started off by me seeing people dying. It was always about death. I would see certain people before they die and how they die.
Oh, that's too much information.
So that kind of messed me up, because it was like I saw my best friend, like how he had died before he died. I saw pastor die, exactly how he died before he died. And So I was like, damn, am I doing something wrong? Did I make it happen? And this was me as a kid.
Damn.
Trying to figure this shit out. So I just started getting into tarot in 2019. And that was based off my intuition telling me to do it.
You just decided one day that this is what you wanted to try?
I was just listening to myself. I always have like an inner dialogue where I'm just kind of like processing information. And it was like once I had separated from my ex and I was going through so much, I'm like, damn, you know, like, what am I going to do? You know, like, 'cause I was worried about how am I going to survive because I was having so many seizures at the time. I didn't want to move back to St. Louis.
Right.
I was like, damn, where I'm going to live, what I'm going to do. And it was just, I want to know information before I leave this body because I don't want to come back to this place. That was like my main, that was my main dialogue in my head was like, I don't want to come back to this place. So I need to find out what's going on. And then that's when my inner self said, go to a psychic reader. And I was basically just having this conversation in my head. Like, I don't know a psychic reader. I don't know where to go. And it was like, I'm going to go whatever lays out in front of me. I'm just going to go with the flow. And then that's how everything, it turned out. I went to a dating app and then the person that I matched with was a tarot reader. So it was like, okay, this is how this works. I need to just listen to my intuition.
Right.
And that's how I got into start. And then I met my twin. And so it was just like, okay, I'm going to just keep listening to my intuition.